Hey, hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Yeah, I am out in Alaska, in the Antarctic. Stop. But it's annoyingly cold. I think that cold front that's coming in is making everything colder. Starting a new calendar year in the damn Antarctic and shit. But happy 2025. I know I didn't make a video on January 1st, but first week it still counts. So on this Saturn day, that way it say Saturday. That way it says Saturn day. On this Saturn day of structure and discipline, and what was it the original uh, planet for Aquarius, I believe, before they discovered Uranus. Um, so big deals, big deals. So you know, um, it's a lot. It's a lot. You feel me? It's a lot going on. It's good though. 2020. Just before we get into the worldly news and all of that, let's get into the metaphysical first, and then we'll end it off with sports and music stuff like that. But in the metaphysical sense, astrology and all of that, um, 2025 represents completion and change. The five. So and community, because the two, partnership and things like that. So you got 225. So that's nine. That's completion. Your nine mind, getting in your nine mind, your high mind. So you're completing something. So whichever. So look at the past. I don't know. I would say since 2017 till now. So from 2017 till now, take a back look back for a bit within this first 2 weeks and see what have you been doing, and that will let you know what path you're completing, what mission you're completing. Um, Also, too, spiritual awakening. Yeah, we're in the middle of a spiritual awakening. We're in the middle of a collective spiritual context. Also, too, AI. We're on the verge of a AI robotic revolution since Aquarius. Um, since we're in the age of Aquarius, that's after we got out of the Piscean era. Um, so air, space, other dimensions, uh, robots, you know, information, just the higher consciousness, the higher realms, the more airy technological advancements are going to be in the forefront within this age of Aquarius and within this 2025 era. Um, what else? What else? Spiritualism, mysticism. Um, those are the main points when it comes to the nine, and it's a good vibe. So now we've hit the spiritual aspect. Now we started high. We just we descending. Maybe next time we'll start low and then go high, but we'll start high because that's where we're gonna be at most of the year, high, and we're at certain points we'll have to tap in to the lower chakras, but then stay at that high level while also maintaining what's on the ground. So the goal always is to stay balanced. So the next thing is the world news. So uh, I'm talking on Saturday the 4th, on January the 6th. There will be a ratification for the election that just happened, and the stories are the hills already coming out saying that based upon what's already been done, for example, like the insurrection that took place in 2020, that there could be a stand by the Democrats to block Trump from being officially inaugurated. And wouldn't that be some crazy irony? Because it was this time, what was it, 4 years ago, when the same thing was done in reverse. So but off of illegal means, this would actually be based upon legal means. And before I even go any further, let me preface this by saying I have no dog in this two-wing oligarchical system. I despise the left-wing fox and the right-wing wolf equally. I'm in favor of freedom, justice, and our people getting free, our people getting reparations, our people changing the world for good. That's what I'm in favor of. Everything else is tertiary. Everything else is just political theater. I'm for the righteous winning the day. I'm for justice. And what's justice? As Khalid Muhammad famously always said, the reward for good and the punishment for evil. And I'm in the good business. I'm in the God business, because good is just another version of God, just like evil is another version of devil. They just added the D and added the O. It's the same thing. So, and we're getting out of this gray area bullshit that people been off too, where it's like, oh hey, I don't pick any sides. I'm whatever. All that fugaziness. Okay, you not picking a side means that you're on the side of evil. Because there's no like, hey, oh, I'm on the side of, I'm not against good, but I'm not against evil either. By proxy, you're on the side of evil, because you have to be for good and against evil. It don't work like that. And that's one of the circles of the Dante's Inferno. Those that played that little fence sitting game. I forget which circle. But y'all go ahead and check out Dante's Inferno. It's really good. Talking about the different stages of hell and shit like that. And how the final circle is betrayal, and the ultimate betrayer was the devil. Remember, the devil was an angel, God's favorite angel, and he turned on God. You know, and you know, it's deep. It's deep. You know what I'm saying? So, and so a betrayer, a traitor, the ultimate traitor. So, and in Dante's Inferno, the devil was where? Was he in Inferno, or where was he? He was in cold, because the deepest layer of hell is cold. Hell is cold. You know what I'm saying? Ice cold, like us sun. You know what I'm saying? Why would hell be hot? You can grow vegetation. Now, there's part, like what they showed in Dante's Inferno, there's different layers. So is there a heated part, but the center of it is cold. But that's another story for another day. Trying to get back on topic. So we have on January 6th the ratification of the election that just happened, where Trump won. But already prior to the election, prior to the certification, Trump already getting blowback from his own rank and file, because his people, the people who put him in power, the people who gave him his money, the technocrats, the techno dorks, Vivek and Elon, and the boys, Peter Thiel as well, who's actually more of the people you need to be watching. But they decided to come out and basically tell you how they really felt about the everyday American citizen. Like, y'all culture is trash, and you are a bunch of couch potatoes, and you lost because you lost, and you're not where you are in life because of your own bullshit or whatever, which was by East Indian racist Jimmy Neutron, Kenny G, Harold and Kumar lookalike, Vivek, his old lame ass, Kenny G from Mean Girls. A little dork ass shit, boy. So sad. We got these lame-os ruling shit. This shit you throwing me, boy. But anyways, I digress. We got these losers in power. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, this is who rules. Are you out of your fucking mind? These pussy ass. Anyways, but I digress. Back to, let me speak with vernacular acumen and not just be profane and curse and be able to enunciate and use the college degree context and vocab. But sometimes you need to have the righteous indignation to just go Khalid Muhammad on people. Sometimes you don't need to go Dr. Martin Luther King and give a great oratory speech. Sometimes you need to go, and I said that because in 2 weeks, King's birthday, or MLK Day, will be on the same day as Trump's inauguration, which is very fitting, actually. It's apropos, and it's shows you what's happening, the demarcation. But I'm gonna get to that. So back to what I was saying, though, the technocrats. So Vivek puts his foot in his mouth. The MAGA rank and file decides to snap on him and explode. And then in an ironic twist, Trump sided with his base? No, he sided with the aristocracy, the technocracy, which is now being fomented right now. He sided with the technocrats, which is going to be the new power dynamic, which we're starting to see right now. And I'm already tired of them. Like, we go from the Rockefellers and Mellons and who else? Rothschild, all of this, Soros, which is still a factor in all of them. And now we're switching to these techno geeks, basically, who are trying to assert their dominance now, since all the old guard ruling class is dead now, or frozen, or the power dynamic is shifting, basically. So we have this happening right in front of everybody's eyes, and Trump is doing the same thing that Hitler did. There's a historical premise, which I always like to give, of things that are happening right now. Same thing when Hitler came to power. When Hitler came to power, what happened? He had his rank and file people who got him into power, and then he had the elites as well. But he had to pick which what would help me consolidate power more. And once he got into power, he then did something called the Night of the Long Knives, where he ousted his own people and stabbed them in the back, and then consolidated power that way by stabbing his rank and file people. It's not. That's nothing. That's not gonna be a surprise to anybody who peep game, who ain't no fucking idiot, dude. Like, Trump is a billionaire. Trump is a product of his class. Now, he did the Obama thing, the way Obama tricked black people into blindly voting for him. He did the same thing to the rank and file white folks. But when it comes down to it, quote unquote, remember, there's not only just race within this social, political, and economic stratagem world order that we're in. There's also class as well. So within white supremacy, there is a hierarchy even within their hierarchy. So there's a hierarchy within race, of course, white on top, black on the bottom. And then within that stratification, there's a class dynamic too. So, and that's where you get the term the 1% or the ruling class that oppresses everybody, including their own group that they're a part of, because that just helps to maintain their power too. But back to what I was saying. So you got a situation right now where he's basically doing a version of the Night of the Long Knife. He's getting ready to stab his rank and file people in the back. You're about to see it. And he's getting ready to do tax cuts for the rich. He's getting ready to try to abolish the social safety net, which is Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, food stamps. He's trying to, fast track that whole. He's getting ready to create a situation where the ruling class elites will not be checked by any sort of government entity, even if somebody who is progressive gets into power. That's the goal right now. The goal is to further give those at the top, the 1%, more power, and to create more economic injustice for the masses of the people. That's really what the game's been. It's what the game's been all the whole time. And He don't give a fuck. Fuck. Nigga, that cracker don't give a fuck. That cracker gives no fucks. He don't give a fuck. He don't care about his rank and file people. To him, they're cannon fodder. They helped him get into power, and he'll kick them out just as quickly as he brought them in. Like, all right, thank you. Now to align with my folks so I can gain more money and do the bidding that they want me to do. And that's what the game's gonna be. And people gonna be people who fell for shit ain't are gonna be looking dumb. And all that's gonna happen too for those that voted for him because they wanted to get rid of immigrants. The goal is to get rid of one group of immigrants and then replace them with another group of immigrants. So since now India is the #1 population in the world by country, because of China's one child per family policy and the eugenics era and Mao's British ideology of Malthusian depopulation bullshit. So now India's #1 population. So they're gonna use that because remember India just was in a war, border war with China. So the great thing that the U.S. that the world power always does, British did it before them, is brinksmanship, playing one power off against the other. So now this letting East Indians come in is gonna make the U.S. look more favorable, and also too the holy cats can then use that to further oppress the masses of the people which they despise. They don't like the they have a keen sense on history that the masses of our people, black and white, do not have. They know about the New Deal and economic prosperity, and that this was a high wage, high skill manufacturing hub. Before everything was made in China, the world, everything was getting made in the USA. They understand that shit. They know what the game is. They don't want that shit because that creates economic development. That creates a huge middle class. And then the people start realizing, wait, hold on. Why do we need y'all, ruling class? So they got to make it so that the masses of the people are living in poverty, living in a feudal state. But they're going to do it in a sense that makes it look like, oh, no. We're not in a feudal state. Look at our technological advancement. It's like watch the birdie while they're showing you one thing, they're taking something else away. It's very strategic. It's a Trojan horse thing. Like, look, we have robots, but yet you live in a closet. Whoa, look, we're advancing while you live in a closet where you pay $8,000 a month for that closet, and you get a cracker a day for 2 months and shit. That's how you live. A cracker costs $8, and a cup of water costs $25. And they're like, no, we're advancing. We're in a whole things are cheaper now. It's like the shit is they're like playing the greatest mind trick, 1984, George Orwellian bullshit that we've ever seen right now, and it annoys the fuck out of me, dude. It annoys the fuck out of me. But bringing everything back home, after the thing happened with Vivek and the East Indians getting that flack, because the white people don't want nothing but white. They just want it white and black, so that they could do what they want to do to niggas. But that ain't finna happen because niggas already ready. We already strapped in, cracker. We already know what time it is. But so they already want it where there's no more other immigrant groups. They don't want nothing. They don't want to see nothing. They just want it to be lily white. They want that bit to be like Utah. Fuck you mean? So Trump sided with Vivek, his class buddy. He don't fuck about no damn. And after that, what the heck is this doing? So, and then after that, after he sided with his class buddy, the rank and file was pissed. Of course they were. And then right after that, when East Indians were getting hit harder than they ever did, and Vivek was getting hit more than he ever did, you saw the next week a whole new thing on terror attacks and Tesla Cybertruck pulled up and it blew up in Trump Tower, and and the same old false flag right-wing terrorism. ISIS somehow takes a big hit, takes a resurgence. Remember, you didn't hear ISIS at all during the pandemic. But anyways, That's their proxy. Like, dude, like, that's, you know what I'm saying? People already know the game, man. Come on, man. Stop playing with the real one. That's the CIA's secret army. It's always been like that. All these damn terrorist groups, quote unquote. If you want to be honest, I work for them. Like, let's stop playing games, dude. Let's stop playing. Work for the boys who already are in power. But yeah, we were starting to get. You could tell who's coming into power by the way they do shit. Right now, you're getting the same old right wing Islamophobia, terror, neocon bullshit. We're going back to the Bush era shit. Oh shit, terror level at yellow, terror level at black. Like, we're going to DEFCON 6. I was like, damn, bro, you might as well bring Donald Rumsfeld and what's his name, Dick Cheney back if you finna do all that bullshit. Like, for real. And Paul Wolfowitz and them. Like, fuck. Oh my god, dude. But yeah, this is what they do. And remember the absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. Like, what? Like, where they just start just saying whatever and bullshit. But yeah, you starting to get that. So right after all of that happened, then first week of the year, you're getting all of this. And now the conversation ain't even on that. And so now they're going to try to launch. They're going to try to change the conversation and have it back to what they want to do, which is further destabilize, further go after Iran, destabilize foreign governments, see if they can get a proxy to go into the Middle East again, because ISIS is on the resurgence, quote unquote. And they have to stabilize Syria because it's out of control. Just a bunch. Just the same old dumb shit. I'm tired. I have been hearing this shit for over a decade, dude. Since I've been, like, you know what I'm saying? Since the universe decided to bless me with the awakened glasses, quote unquote, like Dick Gregory said. And the third eye, know thyself. Since that, I've seen it. So it's just annoying. That shit is annoying, man. That shit is hella annoying. It's just hella annoying. So you have all of that, and then now you have a situation on January 6th where they can make it so that they could stop Trump from getting in office, but all the territory, hey, we can't. You know what I'm saying? That's them trying to secure power through fear and consolidate it. And same thing with Tesla too. Like, hey, Elon stock about to go up. The Tesla trucks are good. The ugly ass Cybertrucks are amazing that nobody likes and everybody clowns. So, because they've been trying to push that. You see they've been having all the rappers go sign them ugly ass trucks, and all the athletes and all the celebrities, and they've been trying to get this shit to techno world for a minute. It annoys me because, like, for those that know, I know there's somebody else out there who is just like as frustrated as anybody else because they see the game, they see what it is, and notice the conversation right now. We ain't talking. You see how before the conversation was reparations, the conversation was black empowerment, the conversation was on any of the genocide campaign. They've quieted that, they've corralled that, and that doesn't need to be corralled. That needs to be echoed even louder, especially with all the stuff we have going on. That Daniel Penny shit. Now what's that bullshit? Guardian Angels that made a resurgence, which is just a Gestapo brown shirt unit with black shirt unit going around harassing innocent black people on subways and shit, sanctioned by the police, pretending to be a community outreach organization, which is bullshit. We're gonna help out with the homeless. Why what? Choking them out? Pussy. So you got that. Then you got the shit that happened in prison with the innocent black man strapped to and just beaten to death on some lynch shit. and them laughing about it. Hell, that's what I'm saying, man. This whole thing is annoying to me. You know, it's this whole thing. This will say that I really the Thanos for real. This is just ridiculous. And then another attack on the social safety net, like I've been saying. Another attack on wages. Replacing the everyday worker. Oh, that's another thing too. The technocrats could do. Oh, you saw what happened with that CEO who got killed. See, look, the employees are a danger to CEOs. You know what the solution is? Robots. So we're gonna fire all humans and just replace them with robots. That's gonna be the new thing. Or we're gonna replace them with AI. That's gonna be the new thing. I'm like, for those who see, this is annoying. This is annoying, dude. This is like annoying that they just, it's like a revolving door of finesse and just a further way of creating a feudal state by making it look sophisticated and advanced and controlling the masses of the people and creating more forms of depopulation and weird transhumanism, anti-nature like shit. And then Bill Gates over here creating these new technologies and bullshits and engineering things to make it so that nature is destroyed. And all of this is annoying. All of it is annoying. Notice he reached out to Trump and them to meet up. There was an article about that. Peter Thiel as well. He's one of the new top guys on the scene. He's been there for a while. He spoke at the first Trump run in 2015, 16, 17, around that time. So we gave money to him. So we have that. What else? What else is going on? But we just kind of need to counter all of that. That's the main point. Counter it, organize, and start not just playing defense, but playing offense, getting wins as well. So wins in economics so that the wages can be higher, so that human rights could be established. Like, it's like we're gonna have to have a whole thing like, hey, these humans must have income, universal income. They have a right to live and not be xed out by artificial life. Like, that's like what feels like it's gonna be the next fight, basically. And you can already see the game. But yeah, well, we have that, and it's protecting social safety net, universal income, right to a house, the whole FDR Economic Bill of Rights and MLK economic justice stuff that they were going to enact on their runs. So we have all of that. I can't even see myself. My bad, y'all. But yeah, so we have all of that. So what will be next? What will be after that? Yeah, I can even see that sun had it blinded. So what will be the next thing after that? So we have all of that. Look for geopolitical brinksmanship and fighting between U.S. and China. They're gonna, like I said, they're gonna offset that by playing India off against China. Remember, there was a border dispute already with them firing shots. I think in the last couple of years, 2021, 2019, around that time. What else? What's the next play? What's the next game? I just feel like we need to counter all evil and restore a system of Maya, as I've been saying all the videos, and start getting wins, not just, oh shit, we got, oh damn, it's a loot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stop. You can't just play defense. This is chess. You get to move too. Don't just keep passing up on your turn, bruh. Like, I'll pass. What the fuck? the nigga done took half of your pieces on the board, bro, before you done made an offensive move. Like, can't do that. We can't be scared either. Gotta lead in the essence of us as humans is to live without fear. And to be gods and to be in goodness is to stand up against evil. Not standing up is a form of evil. Not saying nothing is a form of evil. Bowing down is a form of evil. So why you thinking you turning the other cheek? Your dumb ass is giving into evil. Your ass evil too by doing that. It's not enough to be against it. You gotta speak out, fight, do everything you can within the context of things. So that's that. And I feel like right now, oh, I forgot to even talk about the main thing. Right now, on the Democratic side of things, that shit is ready to collapse. I've been talking about the right wingers and the technocrat dorks and all that bullshit for a long time. The left wing, the Democrats are ready to collapse. They thought they could run the whole. They thought they could run the Obama in a skirt thing. Remember, they've been running 10 years of "you go girl" propaganda. Remember, it all started after Michael Brown got killed. When Michael Brown got killed in Ferguson, what happened? We had black women, black men standing together, working, fighting against white supremacy, injustice, and evil. What they do, the same old thing they did in the 60s, let's split the man up against the woman. And they already know because they primed our women already. Like I said before, they already knew what they had to do. Okay, who could we use in their community the most that will then be used against the betterment of their community? Can't use the men because the men are the main ones fighting. The righteous black man is really the only one fighting consistently because he's the number one threat to the system. No matter what these dumb people who don't know what they talk about say. But who can they use? They already know. They can use the sisters because they've already been primed with the white female slave master's ideology, which is feminism. White female slave master, what you mean? Remember, 60% of all the slave owners were with white women. Mic drop. Remember, George Washington wasn't the head honcho. Remember, he married a rich Martha. Martha was rich, had slaves, had more slaves than him. They didn't want to free the slaves, even after he died. Mic drop. Boom. So remember, guys, there was queen. Like, I need people to understand this. I need y'all to understand this. There were wealthy women in the world. It's no weird, oh shit, the women have always been tertiary and all this. There were wealthy women. There were women who ruled the state. There were Queen Elizabeth, Queen Charlotte, Queen Victoria, like the ones who helped to unify Spain against the Moors, who helped to fund Columbus's journey that then led to the white supremacy expansion all over the world. These were women, white women. So, did I just blow your mind? Dumbass. It's like, I say this analogy all the time. It's almost like Batman versus the Joker, but somehow they got tricked up in me thinking that Harley Quinn was your friend and you had to join Harley Quinn to fight against Batman. Because remember, you ain't fighting. Remember, Harley Quinn ain't fighting the Joker. Now, they may have arguments, but at the end of the day, Harley Quinn is staying with the Joker. Yo dumb ass is joining up with Harley Quinn, and by proxy, you're helping the Joker fight and defeat Batman. Bitch, we're Batman. It's crazy. This backward shit is annoying me. This shit annoys the fuck out of me. And I'm being honest, because I've grown up on this shit. I've grown up in a type of household of backwardsness, of upside downness, of white supremacy, whether they know it or not. It's been, of course, they remixed it and made it look like empowerment, but it's not empowerment. It's disempowerment. It's destruction of the traditional black family structure, and it's been going on for all time, but more aggressively, like with strategic strategy and propaganda and the whole apparatus since the 60s. Since the Black Power era of the 60s, and every 10 years it continues to evolve and metastasize into something else. You know what I'm saying? Now the next thing is has been to prime the kids. Now you see what they're doing with the kids. Hey, kids, you're really smarter than the adults. Like all this shit, so they can push the pedo shit, so they could then white supremacist the kids, buck break the kids. We see it. We ain't stupid. And since they already have you on the hook, you'll be handing your kid off to them because the man's not there to run interference, and if he is, he'll be beaten down because the propaganda has already empowered you over the man. So you'll be running white supremacy interference against your kid, against yourself, and against the entire community, which is just to further the destruction and create a genocide campaign that's already been going on and continues to happen. And genocide is in all different forms. It's not just physical, which is happening, but there's mental genocide, social genocide, cultural genocide, economic genocide, all forms of it. Health genocide, all of it. And I'm tired. I've been in the lab forever. That's what I'm saying. I've been that boy did his homework. That boy been doing his homework. That boy like Dexter's Laboratory in this bitch. I've been in the lab for so long, and I've been posting these videos because I see the full game. I see the whole play, bruh. I see like dang it, I'm about to hit sports next. I see the whole play. I'm like, red right 38. You feel me? 39 black razor. I see the whole play. I'm like, okay, that's gonna be a swing pass to the left. Or watch the running back in the flat. Oh, they go to quarterback. He about to say HUD on 2. Like you can see the play, bruh. I've been watching film. For real, boy, that boy been watching film. That boy, like what Cam Newton said to what's that Clay Matthews or Luke Kuechly? No, Clay Matthews. What he said to Clay Matthews. But yeah, boy, that boy been watching film. So I know what the play is, bro. And I'm tired. And I'm like, I already know what the play is. But the problem is, everybody too scared to get in the game. I'm the only one in the field. Like, yo, what we doing? What's up? But it's 1 on 11. I need the other 10, which is the rest of the community, to come on the field and play the fucking game. This is football, bitch. We need to hop in the game. Stop playing this whole ass shit. Well, shit, we on the sideline because every time we play, we lose. Now, if you know the play, you gotta get your self-confidence up. That's what I'm saying. This is football. Football is nothing but mock warfare. Everybody get hurt. They end zone against one person's territory. You cross their territory. You're in their own. It's nothing but It's nothing but mock warfare. We need to get in the game. We need to, because they're playing the game against us. It's just 11 on 1 because everybody too scared. You know what I'm saying? It's just 11 on 1. That's what's been going on. It's time to get your bitch ass in the game, get organized, create your team, and then fight. That's what the play is. That's what it is for 2025 and beyond. If not, then you ain't finna be obsolete because you're not in the game. They just gonna change the rules and be like, we can hit people who ain't on the field too. Dumbass. See how that works? Which is already happening. So, but yeah, and that transitions to my, but more about I meant to talk about the Democrats. I almost forgot. So, Democrats, they're on their way down. They're about to collapse as a party. That Obama and the skirt Kamala didn't work. Obama destroyed any sort of political capital that was left in the Democrat Party through his failures to help out the American people during the financial crisis of 07 to 09. Then he further destroyed the rest of the Democrats' political clout when he allowed black men, women, and kids to systematically get killed by police, men, women, immigrants. It don't matter. And now CEOs, and did nothing. No, my bad. He didn't do nothing. He called them thugs and then helped to enhance the people who were doing the genocide against the rank and file population that he's supposed to be governing for. So that's, and then continue to bail out Wall Street, all the imperial wars everywhere. Like we can't even. It's been so much fuck shit. Every time I think of Obama, his 8-year presidency, it's been so much fuck shit. I forget how much fuck shit he did, and then it keeps reminding me like, oh yeah, he did do that. Oh yeah, like the Flint water crisis, or the destruction of Libya, or all the color revolutions, the whole North Africa color revolution, the Syria, Yemen, Iran color revolution, the coup d'état in Venezuela. It's so many. I keep forgetting. Hell, even Brexit could be his fault too. Ukraine situation, the whole Ukraine situation is his fault. The coup d'état that they lost, like, it's been so much. It's been so much shit that it it just like blows my mind. Oh yeah, U.S. Africa. Every time I forget, I then get reminded it's more shit. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. And then of course domestically, further breaking of our community. Further strengthening of our community, where now everything's inverted. So this is what we've been dealing with. And then, so he's destroyed all political capital. And they're not going to be real. That's what I'm saying. They're on their way down. This is why I said we need to get in the game, organize, and take over. Take over as a political party, have our own reparations party, which then takes over the Democratic Party vacuum that's being laid right now. This is our time right now to spring into that vacuum and boom. But nobody's talking about that. Nobody's even trying to organize that because y'all scared or fearful or will then ridicule it. All bunch of dumbass duck shit. Those who are supposed to be progressive ain't progressive enough. And reparations will also mean economic development for the masses of the community, because we already know the right wing ain't about to do that shit. They're not about to raise the minimum wage or help out the everyday person, make cost of living lower, and then raise income higher so that the people can get ahead and not just break even or be in the red. That's what it should be. That's what it could be. And then use technology as a tool and not a means of replacement, because I'm not anti-technology. I just think everything needs to be in balance. And also bring in nature as well, cleaning up the water systems, bringing out inventions, giving credit to who invented what, aka black people inventing airplanes to clean water to so much shit, car, like. But anyways, I think it's the light bulb, all that shit, all that shit they've been lying about. But yeah, so elevator, Alexander Miles, like so much, bro. It's been so many. But yeah, so this is what I'm talking about right now. That's what needs to happen. That's the play. That's the play. Fill that vacuum. Let they ass fold. And you see, that's what you're seeing right now. You're seeing on the left wing side and on the right wing side, the ruling class is floor is sinking beneath them because they have nowhere to operate for real. You saw what happened when they tried to operate and Vivek tried to speak that shit. That was a ruling class statement. And you saw how the rank and file who have taken over the Republican Party now. Remember, this Republican Party that you see right now is not the same one. They got taken over by the rank and file everyday white supremacists instead of the elite white supremacist right wing business class. Got taken over. And then on the left wing side, they just lost twice, and now their shit is in the verge of being taken over. They have no momentum, and so that's where we need to be stepping in, doing the same thing that the right wingers did for the Republican Party. We need to be doing that on the Democratic side, taking that bitch over. But when we take it over, it'll be for actual righteousness, not racism and genocide and anti-black fuck shit and shit like that. It'll be for the real shit. It'll be for economic development, Blayat, ending white supremacy, reparations, and anti-black hatred and anti-black racism and just systematic injustice. Like, yes. And that means not just by white people, but by black people, by and by black people I mean immigrants and cool niggas and cool mammies, cool man witches, and we ain't forgetting about y'all. That's the other thing that we've been doing. We've been letting women and kids off the hook. We don't need to be doing that. Anybody who on the side of evil, you are getting exposed, and there will be justice served. That includes Latinos, East Indians, Arabs, or whatever else minority immigrant group that's anti-us. White immigrants too. You know, y'all gonna get getting that work, and we'll be speaking on the FBA list of this nation, and we are the foundation, and we will be compensated as such, and we will be protected as such, and we will never ever again face genocide ever in our lives and be discriminated against ever again, and we will have opportunities, and we will be able to live our lives the way we want to. That's really what it comes down to. It ain't about your mindset. Y'all mindset ain't our mindset. We ain't on your paradigm. Y'all paradigm is descending. Our paradigm is ascending. We think way higher than y'all. And when we get this shit together, y'all will benefit too. That's another thing too. White people will benefit from black people. Not the rank and file, Pookie Ray Ray, the people who are lost. I'm talking about the meiotic high level, the substance black people being empowered. And by Pookie Ray Ray, I mean also too, the coon nigga, the hi, I'm Thaddeus Regadius the Eighth. You know what I'm saying? That too. That's what I mean as well. Them, both of y'all ain't finna rule the rank and file, idiot, field nigga, and the house nigga. We don't need to be either. We need to be the God. See the difference? We ain't on none of that. So that's what the paradigm shift is about. And that's y'all will benefit too. Well, hell, we see them Dateline shows. Every Dateline, every time we watch Dateline, it's a little kid getting slid in a great white enclave where you never had to lock your door and all that shit. Every time we watch that shit, somehow the wife get killed, the family is in disarray, the child have been abused by everybody in the community. Y'all got a sex ring, y'all got a child ring, y'all stealing money. We see the truth. Y'all be lying like shit, boy. But the truth come out because them little enclaves be disappearing because the youth don't want to live there because the kids, little girls, little boys be getting abused sexually, physically, emotionally, spiritually. They don't want to be a part of that. See what I'm saying? And then they go up and shoot up the school and shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, we do not want to be a part of that shit. They do not want to be a part of that shit, bruh. So y'all will benefit from us being in charge. Y'all won't be living in squalor and decadence. See, they don't even, that's what I be saying too. For it to be white supremacy, they don't even take care of their own group. It's just, they don't give a fuck. That's what I'm saying. They don't give a fuck. That's why the MAGA people are angry too, because they're like, hey, you guys are in charge. You guys ain't taking care of us. Yeah, because they don't give a fuck. They don't care. They don't care. That shit is just an apparatus of control and a means of ruling. They don't care. That's why I said, under us, you will live better. Things will be better. So you can allow it to happen, or we get into some gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? We're going to take that bit by force. You know what I'm saying? Self-defense, righteousness, and the highest of the highs. Because it's happening. You already see where everything's going. So, but yeah. So we have that. So, boom. And then, yeah, and then restore a world of Mayat, truth, justice, honor, just the highest highs, that God frequency, the new earth, you know, yeah, what it should have been, heaven on earth, where it should have already been already, a long time ago. But yeah, and then that's that, peace, you know, inner peace and world peace, and all, you know, yeah. So that's that on that, and oh yeah, now to end it off with sports. This is Monday Night Football soundtrack and Sports Center soundtrack. So we got both of those in the play. And we gonna talk. Uh, we're gonna talk NBA. We're gonna talk college football. We're gonna talk the inversion thing they've been doing with the NBA and WNBA. We're gonna talk pro football. We're gonna talk NFL. We're gonna start with NFL. We're gonna start off with that MVP race. Josh Allen, Josh racist white supremacist Allen. We didn't forget that nigga saying the N word back when he got drafted the before. So Josh overrated Allen versus Lamar for the MVP race. We're watching Josh Allen, who had a better defense the whole year, who had his own scheme, who got rid of his distractions. They trying to spin it. Well, he lost a lot of people. He got rid of all the distractions. What's his name? What's the dude's name? The dude playing for Houston now. Damn, what's his name? Not Sidney Rice. What's his name? The receiver. I forgot his name, but the overrated receiver who used to play for the Vikings before that, who caught that one miracle catch or whatever that was rigged. But we digress. And so they have, so he got rid of his number one receiver, and they started the year off 3-0. Great defense. Nobody talk about their defense. The defense was good, top 10 defense, not giving up all the points. Ravens 1-2, struggling, lost to the Raiders. People had the Bills at one point as the number one team on their top 5. Like, I remember Stephen A had it. Ravens smacked that ass 35-10. Lamar outplayed Josh Allen. Josh Allen didn't do shit. He should have thrown at least 2 picks. They just dropped it. Head-to-head matchup. Josh Allen got demolished. It wasn't even close. It would be one thing if it was a shootout and both quarterbacks are playing at their peak level. We saw it. Josh Allen looks trash. And he's one of those it looks good quarterback. It looked good. He like a Jay Cutler. Oh shit, it looked good. But when it mattered most, bro, he be blowing it. He don't got it. He doesn't have it. And then when he finally got number one receiver, Amari Cooper, he's putting up decent numbers, pretty good numbers, best of his career because he don't got no distractions. Amari Cooper is a good, humble, steady receiver. Now. But that's a true number one. Now you just oppose it to Lamar. Lamar's never had a number one receiver. Zay Flowers is like one of those juke move specialty players, but he's not a number one receiver. He don't got DeAndre Hopkins in his prime, or Devontae Adams, or Tyreek Hill, or Travis Kelce, or who else? All the other ones, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, and all the other ones, A.J. Brown. He don't got that. But yet he's still putting up astounding stats. And if he wanted to, he could have pushed his stats higher when he was blowing out certain teams. He just ran the scheme. And they're trying to be like, well, Derrick Henry the offense. But y'all let Derrick Henry go and thought he was washed. And then in the first couple games, they were looking more like a rebuild team because he wasn't getting off for real. He got along because Lamar got him together. Lamar set things right. They got their chemistry right. That's what a great leader does. Leads by example, sets everything right. So that's what he did. He's been dominating the whole NFL. And in the playoffs, he's going to beat Patrick Mahomes. Patrick referee flag cheating Taylor Swift Mahomes, bro. And the wigger Travis Kelce, bro. Like, come on, man. Let's stop. Can we stop playing these games, bro? Let's stop playing these games. And they gonna beat Buffalo. And they already beat Buffalo. Like, it's almost like, oh, that didn't happen because Josh Allen happened. They're like, they created this fake narrative. Meanwhile, if Lamar plays up to how he's been playing, he's about to break the record for